Okay, what's in there?
A Canadian butterfly.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This week, Brittany and I are driving the Dempster Highway, which is a 460-mile dirt road to the Arctic Ocean in Tuktoyaktuk, Northwest Territories, Canada. Though this trip fell in the middle of a fishing documentary we were shooting, because of all of the native allotments and difficult access, we weren't actually able to fish much in Canada. There's a bear over there, a grizzly bear, and he was like on the shelf below a rolling hill, and so we walked back up the shelf, and Brittany went to take the dogs to the car, and then I went back to go take a picture, but then I couldn't see him, and so if I walk over there to try and take a picture of him, I'll probably end up way closer than I want, and the wind's in my face, so he can't smell me, and I was about to surprise him. So I decided against it. There is a ferry boat crossing across the Yukon River that we have to go to tomorrow. And I don't think that they open until like 8 a.m. It's 8 p.m. right now, so we're just gonna camp here and enjoy this view. We'll make some food, play with the dogs, and relax until morning time, and then it's probably about an hour and a half down to the Yukon River crossing, and then we'll go into Dawson City. So the lady at the visitor center said that we have to time this road with the weather. It's a very new highway and it's all just dirt. So if it rains, either we won't be able to cross the ferry crossings or the road won't be drivable. I'm not sure which one. But it's gonna start raining on Friday. Today is Wednesday, so she said make sure you get to Fort McPherson before it starts raining. There are sheefish, whitefish, pike, and migratory Arctic char, which is the coolest fish on the planet. I know it's bound to happen on trips like this, that you're gonna pop a tire, but it's the thing that makes me the most nervous. We have a low pressure sensor light that has come on, but I don't know which tire it is, which I think is a good thing. It must not be that bad. So I'm just gonna check them all. I think that my only problem is my own anxiety. You know, we're pretty far away from the nearest town, and I don't know that there's a tire that would fit our car within, say, 300 miles of here. But since I've been stopped checking on my tires, 4 trucks have passed us, and 3 of them asked if I needed help. So we'd probably be okay.
On our route up the Dempster Highway, they require that you camp in campgrounds. There's no boondocking allowed. And so here we are in a campground, the only campground between the ferry we just crossed and the next ferry crossing. And it's in tree line. And the bugs are so bad that while I was making dinner, I put the dogs in the tent so that they didn't get chewed up by the bugs. What do you think?
The mosquitoes are biting me through my pants and through the mesh on the top of my shoes and through the holes in my gloves.
Wow, look at your hat.
Once we made it through the Richardson Mountains, it was a long day of driving and really bad bugs. But eventually we made it to the Arctic Ocean.
It's perfect temperature.
Oh no.
Will you go swimming? Wasn't that cool?
Yeah, how did it feel?
It felt cold. It's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be.
I wouldn't really call it swam. But you were in there.
Driving to the Arctic Ocean was a bucket list item for Brittany, so I'm super glad that we did it. If you were following the fishing documentary, we are back in our hometown of Kasilof now, and there are 2 fish on our list that we didn't get while we were traveling, but I know where to get them. So expect to see rainbow trout and Arctic char in my next couple videos. Also, my upload schedule got messed up because we had to fly down to California to pick up my brother's van, which we're helping him convert into the ultimate camper van for Alaska. So expect videos on that in the near future as well.